Welcome to the user guide for this website on coping with stress for swimmers. The first thing you are going to see when you open up the website is a membership login page, as this is a monthly subscription website for just $4.99 a month. As you can see here, we are already logged in, so let's start the tour of the website. This website was designed for competitive swimmers to aid their ability to cope with stress. This is achieved by identifying which coping strategy they currently undertake and to also educate them on this mechanism and how they can make the best of a stressful situation. So here we have a Twitter feed of two popular and relevant accounts, Swim England and Sports Psychology Tips, which get refreshed every 24 hours to provide up-to-date news in the swimming and sports psychology world. There's a chat box in this corner for swimmers to contact the website creator to ask questions, give feedback, or simply share experiences. There is an image slideshow just to set the mood for the website, showing images of meditation and calming photos. The website was designed with a baby blue and cream colour theme, which have been proven to help calm your mind, slow down your heart rate, lower your blood pressure and reduce anxiety, which again was deemed highly appropriate for the design of this website. Several benefits of the website have been listed below in a large font. These include learning techniques that have been proven to reduce stress and aid your ability to cope, learning which coping methods you more frequently adopt, and to stay up to date with current information. There is music playing down below, which will run throughout the website. The music chosen has been scientifically proven to reduce stress levels, which seem appropriate to add to this website. The swimmers can either view the playlist to download music onto their phone, or they can just have it playing in the background when they use the website, which will in turn reduce stress levels by up to 65%. We have text here which suggests to click the link, which will take you to the About page where you can access more information about the website and how to make the most of it. Alternatively, you can click on any of these overhead tabs which will take you to the desired page. This website was designed for competitive swimmers to aid their ability to cope with stress. This is achieved by identifying which coping strategy the swimmer is more likely to adopt, and also to educate them on this mechanism, on the other mechanisms, and how they can make the best of stressful situations. As aforementioned, this website was designed for swimmers to use at their disposal to cope with chronic or a sudden onset of stress. Swimmers are able to visit the website if they need immediate relief or if they want to use it to tackle a long-term issue. Here we have detail about the purpose of the website. It explains clearly why it was developed and gives a clear definition of some terminology devised by researchers that have been used throughout the site. The 3 recognized macro-level coping strategies have been clearly separated from the rest of the text, along with 5 reasons highlighting what can happen without being able to cope with stress. Regardless of a swimmer's physical strength and psychological attribute, an inability to cope with stress can be detrimental to the athlete's performance. This alone emphasizes the need for such resources to be available to athletes and more specifically swimmers. All of the images used on this website are Wix own, and the fonts have been chosen as they are a lot less harsh on the eyes. Again, we have another link here which will take you over to the quiz, which has been designed based off of scientific research. This page features a quiz that will establish which coping style a swimmer is likely to adopt. Questions have been adapted around coping style characteristic advised by scientists. Let's run through this quickly to see what comes next. Once you have the quiz result, you'll be encouraged to click the tab which applies to you. This section is your one-stop shop for avoidance coping. We have a clear definition of what avoidance coping is, as well as what characteristics we can expect someone who adopts this style is expected to display. This information is followed by scientifically confirmed advantages and disadvantages of avoidance coping to allow the swimmer a deeper insight into why learning to cope with stress efficiently is so important. As you can see, for avoidance there are more disadvantages than advantages, so having educated the swimmer on this coping strategy, it was explained that often avoidance coping is a result of anxious thoughts. Subsequently, examples that researchers believe to reduce anxiety have been included further below. Each intervention is accompanied by examples of how to perform them, for example, this breathing guidance, which was proven by the National Health Service to reduce anxiety. Another page has been devised for emotion-focused coping. Again, we have an explanation of what it is, their advantages and disadvantages, and some interventions that swimmers can undertake to reduce or remove the stress. It is encouraged at the bottom of this page to read up on the other two types of coping. We've already had a look at avoidance, but we also have problem-focused. Scientists believe that it's not uncommon to use more than one coping strategy at any given time. Therefore, it's integral that swimmers learn the differences between the three. To maintain consistency, we also have a page on problem-focused coping. We have an explanation of what it is, followed by characteristics we can expect to see from problem-focused coping. We have the list of advantages and disadvantages, as well as interventions to help manage the stress. Each intervention has been tailored specifically to that coping style to ensure the swimmer deploys the most efficient coping strategies to deal with the stress. All of the information that you have read on this website has been academically underpinned. A further information tab has been created to provide a list of academic resources to credit the website's validity, as well as providing the swimmers with resources to check out for themselves if they wanted to do any further reading. This is Coping with Stress for Swimmers. Thank you for listening.